Hey there, and welcome to English on the Go, the podcast for busy English learners who want to sound more natural and confident. I'm Erin, and in just a few minutes, you'll get a quick, practical English lesson with tips you can use right away, whether you're commuting, exercising, or just squeezing in some learning time. Today's episode is all about the English expression on the go. I'm on the go. The meaning of I'm on the go is I am busy and moving from one place or one task to another. It can also mean that I'm on the way to somewhere. So let's take a look at some example sentences to know how to use this expression better. 1. Sorry, I can't chat right now. I'm on the go. 2. I like to grab a smoothie when I'm on the go in the mornings. 3. I try to pack healthy snacks to eat while I'm on the go. 4. I don't have time to sit down for lunch. I'm always on the go. Next, we're going to be looking at how today's expression, I'm on the go, is used in an actual conversation. So here I have a short conversation between Lisa and Jake. I will read it in just a minute, but I want you to pay attention to the intonation, the rhythm, and of course the changes of sounds happening in this conversation. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey Jake, can we grab coffee real quick? I'd love to, but I'm on the go right now. Oh, where are you heading? Gotta pick up my sister from the airport. Oh, cool. Let me know when you're free. Sure thing. Talk to you later. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the connected speech happening in this conversation. But if you're watching YouTube, you will see the gray part on the slides, and that's the part that's explaining the sound changes in the connected speech. So the first one is I'm on the go. I'm on the go. So instead of on the go, you want to say on the go, on the go. So pay attention to the rhythm. I'm on the go. I'm on the go. Rhythm is actually super important if you want to sound like a native speaker. Even if you're saying the word right, if you don't say it in the rhythm that the native speakers are used to, then they might not understand your English. So pay attention to rhythm and intonation, and the sound, of course, but rhythm is very important. All right, so let's look at the next one. It's where you heading, where you heading. But it's pronounced even shorter. Where you heading, where you heading. Oh, where you heading, right? So instead of where are you, it becomes where you. And as you can see from the screen, the G is dropped. So there's no G in heading. It's heading, heading. Where you heading, where you heading. Okay? The next one is a common one, so you probably heard of this, but it's gotta, gotta. Instead of got to, it's gotta, meaning that you have to do something, you need to do something, right? But in conversation, it's usually gotta. Gotta pick up my sister from the airport. And you probably noticed, but there's no subject in this sentence. So I is not said here. This happens quite often in an actual conversation between two people or even text message, but because it's just two people, you know that who's going to do this action. So you don't keep repeating I if it's you who's going to do the action, right? So here, Jake is going to go pick up his sister from the airport, but he doesn't have to repeat because Lisa would know that it's him who's going to pick up his sister from the airport. I do this a lot too. If I'm texting my friend, just between the two of us, I won't say I all the time. So I would say, oh, had a lot of things to do, was busy today, gotta go grocery shopping later, gotta go pick up my kids. So you don't keep repeating I, because you know who the subject is. Okay? So this is not a grammatical error, but more like a practical English in a real life situation. Okay, so the next one is quite common too, but instead of let me, it's lemme. Here you will see the assimilation. So the T sound is assimilated to the next sound, M, and it becomes lemme. Okay? Let me know when you're free. Let me know when you're free. And our last connected speech in this episode is talk to ya later. Talk to ya later. Again, pay attention to the rhythm because it's quite unique, don't you think? Talk to ya later. Talk to ya later. Okay? Instead of talk to you later, it's talk to ya later. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Okay? This is why I often say learning how to speak English is like learning to sing a new song, because not only you're paying attention to the words and how to say them, but also the melody, right? The rhythm and the speed, because that's what it makes it sound more beautiful. You're not wrong, but if you don't say it with the right rhythm, then the listener might not be able to understand what you're saying. And actually, if you get the rhythm right, even if you're not saying the word right, the listener can actually understand what you're saying, believe it or not. So next time, when you're saying goodbye to someone, try this. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Okay? I hope this was practical and helpful. There are quite a bit of phrases that you can actually use in your conversation, so I encourage you to use what you learned in this episode next time when you talk to someone. All right, before we go, I will read it one more time. And because we went over the connected speech in this conversation, I think they will stand out even more this time than the first time you heard it. So here we go. Hey Jake, can we grab coffee real quick? I'd love to, but I'm on the go right now. Oh, where are you heading? Gotta pick up my sister from the airport. Oh, cool. Let me know when you're free. Sure thing. Talk to you later. I encourage you to copy and repeat in sentences. If there are a lot of words that you're not familiar with, then I would encourage you to start from chunks and then gradually expand it. Take your time and repeat as many times as you need to until you can say it smoothly. All right, that's it for today's episode of English on the Go. I know you're probably on the go, but make sure you come back to review and practice saying the example sentences as well as the connected speech in the conversation by copying and repeating until you can say them well. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a quick listen. And if you'd like to receive the example sentences and the conversation transcript that we used in this episode, please subscribe to my newsletter from the link in the description below. It's free and you can unsubscribe anytime. I'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite takeaway from today's episode? Send me a message or leave a comment. It helps more English learners like you find the show. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep going. See you in the next episode. Take care and God bless.